Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first ever episode of a new thing we're going to try called Toon View.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
So, with me is Cody.
Hey, everybody.
And what this basically is that we're going to watch anime, cartoons, probably things you won't see on the Just Watched.
Yeah, because,
We have enough movies to go with, so we don't have to do TV shows and cartoons on that. Yeah. But me and Cody are big anime fans, and I'm a big cartoon fan. So we figured, why not have something for that on the channel? Because I'm sure some of our viewers are into that as well.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So we sat down, thought about it, and figured... I'm not sure what this will be replacing in the future, so just look forward to it in the schedule. This is going to be a test run idea for this first episode.
Yeah.
And what better thing to test it on than an anime me and Cody have never seen? But, holy crap!
Yeah!
So... the first anime we watch is, haven't you heard? Am Sakamoto.
Yeah.
And so, we'll have to do things a little differently here, because we normally do the simple plot at this point, but
being an ongoing series...
it's hard to do a plot for every episode when it's like, well, it's the same as the first episode.
Pretty much.
But... we'll give the general rundown of what it is the first episode, which is basically a skit show, is what I like to call them.
Yeah.
So it's like one or two stories in one episode.
Yeah.
And there's no real connecting timeline.
Yeah, not that I've noticed.
No. It's not like, oh, you had to have watched episode 1 to understand what's going on in episode 4.
Yeah, no, this anime seems completely random.
Yeah. So, So, what we have is our main protagonist, which is Sakamoto.
Mm-hmm.
We'll never get his last name. I can almost guarantee you that one.
Yep. And from what I understand, he's stylish.
Cool. Collected. Like... basically, the whole premise is that he's a Mary Sue.
Yep. Everybody loves him.
Well,
I mean, okay, let's go back. The girls love him.
Yeah. Girls want to be with him and guys want to be him.
Or beat him.
Yeah.
Too.
Well, so every episode is someone trying to trip him up and make him look like the fool. That's the premise of the show.
With the pettiest of methods.
Yeah. For now,
oh yeah.
Our first episode is a bunch of bullies.
Yeah.
Trying to trip him up because he's the new guy and he's getting all this attention.
Yeah.
And they try the chalk eraser over the door trick. He catches it flawlessly.
Yeah.
They threw his chair and desk out the window. And he just sits at the windowsill looking all cool with the wind blowing through his hair.
Girls love him even more after that.
So then they're like, oh, let's just beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
So they take him to an abandoned storage closet for science things.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow get themselves locked in.
Yeah.
And start a fire.
Yeah. It's like, when I saw that, I was like, how did you start that?
Yeah, I need to go back and watch how the fire started, because I don't remember how that triggered.
Oh, I remember how.
Yeah?
There's cigarettes.
No, but how did the cigarettes catch on fire?
I assume they were so pent up to beat the hell out of them
that their pure rage lit them on fire.
Or they just forgot, let's forget to stamp them out.
Maybe, like, I don't know. I didn't see them smoking in there. So
yeah, we'll have to go back.
Yeah. That is definitely in the comments if you've
Yeah.
seen that. Let us know, because I totally forget. But of course, then he does this weird, like, what they thought was some sort of weird shuffle to control the fire.
Yeah.
So they all join in, and what he's doing is just making as much noise as possible so the people on the
Floor below.
below can hear them.
Yeah. They're like, he humiliated us.
Yeah, but he was pretty cool about it.
That's when you realize you just developed a crush on him. Cool.
Yeah. So the general beat of the story is someone is either overly infatuated with him or hates his guts,
Yeah.
tries to get to him,
Mm-hmm.
and ends up learning a lesson about why he's perfect and that you can be perfect too, I guess, in your own way.
Yeah.
So I do kind of like the premise of the stories.
Oh yeah. I do have to talk about the gag in the first episode.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the volleyball game. So, not knowing what this anime is about, the first thing we're greeted to is a 2 to 3 minute scene of just these guys talking as they're bouncing a volleyball back and forth in a zoomed out shot.
Yep.
So we don't even get like facial features or nothing. It's just like 3 dark silhouettes bouncing a ball, talking about Sakamoto.
And always at the end.
Yeah, and then how the scene always ends is they drop the ball and call it a day.
Look.
And it does look boring, but for some reason that's hilarious
Yeah.
to me.
It's just hilarious.
Anything else about the first episode? We'll move on to the second.
No, I can't think of anything.
Alright. So, refresh my memory a little bit on the second episode, because the episode... This is one of the problems with skit shows I have, is that remembering the episode which skit was in.
Okay, I did just think of something from the first episode.
Okay?
He was racing a bird. And saving it.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, there are these little small scenes where he shows like he's awesome. So he's with a bird in a hurricane, basically, and racing it, I guess.
Yeah, it just looks like...
Yeah.
And then the bird gets blown back. And him being Sakamoto, I have to save it.
Yeah. And then he runs back. Basically, should have fell in the river, but he lands on something floating in the river. I think it was just like a tub of something.
Mm-hmm.
He's standing on it. Then he jumps up, lets the wind carry him
With his umbrella.
with his umbrella, catches the bird, and then the clouds part, and the storm is over.
Yep.
Because he is just that awesome.
Yeah.
So-
One other thing they did to mess with him,
Yeah.
throw water,
Oh yeah, throw water over the stall.
but he just so
And
happened.
to have an umbrella with him when he went to the bathroom.
Why?
Because
But
he's
yeah.
Sakamoto.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's...
So that's the other thing I want to kind of point out here, is he does do these weird things that if I was walking by, I'd be like, that's not cool.
It's like... What?
Why the heck is he acting like a cat?
What scene was that again?
That was the Ouija board scene.
So
I
in the
think-
second episode.
Yeah, we're going to the second episode
Okay,
now.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, so the second episode more focuses on this girl who believes that she can woo any guy with this, like, and I think wrote a book about it.
Oh, God.
Or has
yes.
read a book about it, like how to manipulate
Mhm.
guys into doing what you want. And is trying to use all these techniques on Sakamoto, and none of them work on
Yeah.
him.
None.
So I had to get Cody to write this down because it's like step 4 or 5. It's like step 1, get in close to them, pick the right side, like the opposite side they write on, so that you don't form a barrier. Step 2 is use their full name, and she never learns what his last name is.
Yeah, neither do we.
No, that's why I said we'll never know.
Yeah.
I forget what step 3 is. I don't think.
Oh yeah, it was sit beside them.
Yeah. No, that was step 1.
Oh. Sit on the side that they're dominant in writing?
Yeah, that's step 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, and then step 4, get at the Ouija board.
Yeah, I wrote that down.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ouija board! Why?
Yeah, like.
Oh yeah, there it is. Jumps to the Ouija board because she'd be crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, because this seems like the most illogical step. My free attempts at seducing a man aren't working. Better break out the Ouija board.
Yep.
And tries to convince him to do a seance or Ouija board reading with him, but then these 2 other girls show up to stop her because they see what she's trying to do.
Yep.
And it just goes from there to he pretends to be possessed by a cat demon.
Yep.
To get them to work together to show that they can be friends.
Mm-hmm. And these are the pettiest of girls I have ever seen.
Yeah.
But, yeah. It's like, do this! Or I'll possess him forever and walk into the mountains.
And you'll never see me again. And is this the one where he gets a job?
Yep, that's
at McDonald's.
Yep, that's the first story.
Yeah, because I was like, that's in there somewhere, and that's good because it's not really focused around him.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, it's that some bullied kid getting his money stolen.
Yeah. So he asked Sakamoto for help, and Sakamoto was like, well, if you're having trouble with money, get a job. And he's like, no, help me, like, beat up the bullies in there. It's like, well, only you can protect your money.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna, like, I agree with him on that statement. It's like, I'm not gonna go beat up some bullies just because you're the one getting bullied.
Yeah, like...
I'll teach you how to defend yourself, and if you want, or I'll teach you ways around it, but I'm not going to go fight your battle.
Yeah, like, why would you? Just... And then it shows the bullied kid, like, doing well in the job.
Yeah.
Or, no, at the start, he's like, screw this!
Yeah, so, at first it's that, like, I don't want a job, this isn't solving my problem.
Yeah.
But he does the job. He gets praise for, like, hey, that was a pretty rough job, and you did, or rough first day, but you did great. And he's like, he got a sense of pride.
Yeah. It's like, I have money now. Yeah.
No, it wasn't that.
Oh, I know.
That'd be you.
Or rather, I feel better about myself because I actually did a good job.
Yeah. That's what pride gets you. And it's just Sakamoto being Sakamoto while he's there at the job. They both get the same job.
Yeah.
But of course, Sakamoto being Sakamoto is like, you're front cash, he's fry cook.
Yeah, and the same with all of the women coming in.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this place hasn't been so packed. Yeah, you've got the girl magnet.
Yeah, you basically just put a giant magnet up. Your sales are probably through the roof right now.
Yeah, like... all of the women being like, oh, yeah. It's like, what do you have?
Charisma, style, coolness.
Oh. So basically, what the damn intro says.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And then the third episode is these What are they called? God.
Mafia. High school mafia?
Yeah, but they're like second year.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, they're second years because...
And he's a freshman. Yeah, he's a sophomore.
Okay.
And I forget what... There's another term for that, I just don't remember it. But yeah, the second years are basically making the sophomores do everything for them, and Sakamoto gets caught up in that and becomes an errand boy.
Yeah.
To the point where he's so damn good, the guy wants him to leave him alone.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Like, this episode is almost nightmare fuel for both stories in it. Because this is the one with the mom.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh.
This was concerning.
I was like,
yeah.
holy crap.
So, we do have a recurring character. The bully kid appears again.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's going to appear in other episodes. I'm thinking he might be like the sidekick to Sakamoto when they need him to have a friend of some sort.
Yeah.
But I do like the bully kid because he is every kid in high school.
Oh, yeah.
Like, nothing outstanding about him, but nothing really wrong with him either.
I actually kind of like him.
Yeah, he's your average Joe, and that's perfect for when you have to put him against someone who's just so abnormal like Sakamoto.
Ah, yes. Abnormal.
Yeah.
It's how we're going to put it. I like to say supernatural.
Yeah. Like, that's the thing. Like, he's too perfect. There's something wrong there.
Yeah.
With him being so perfect.
Yeah.
But the third episode is we meet this kid's mom, who just becomes infatuated with Sakamoto.
To a very
disturbing degree, we'll say. Like, nothing implied, but you watch enough animes, you know what's implied.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, bully kid forgets his
book and has to leave Sakamoto alone in the house with this woman.
Yeah, and then she finds his shoes.
Yeah.
And then goes through the house calling for him. I'm like, this is nightmare fuel.
Yeah. So, the bully kid basically tells Sakamoto, like, my mom's going to act a fool around you, so when you're around, just hide. And then she'll just go away and leave us be.
And boy, did he ever.
Yeah. So the whole, like, he hid really well for while the kid was out.
She never found him.
Yeah.
But we did.
Oh, yeah. I love those. No, she found him once in the bath.
Oh, yeah.
But then Fadi ran away after she saw the string of shirts tied together as a rope ladder. And then she has that moment in front of the TV where he overhears, like, oh, she's very lonely or wants to be loved.
Yeah.
So, in a brilliant, unbelievable manner, as Sakamoto is known to do, he records himself flipping into a TV and then saying, I am from the digital world, I can't physically love you.
Yeah.
And the mom is just left to believe that.
Yeah. And it just cuts to the behind the TV.
Yeah, he's actually hidden behind the TV.
Kneeling, being
like, if he moved slightly, the whole thing would have been ruined.
Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna go.
So, that's about all we'll do for the review here. Last thoughts.
I do want to talk about a scene from episode 2.
Okay.
That I wrote a very important note into.
Yeah.
What? The classroom? Just snapping his fingers and the chair's all falling into place.
Yeah. Well, they fell down. We don't know if they fell into place, but I was going to assume because it's Sakamoto.
Yeah. Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah. So, I can't say anything wrong with this anime. It's actually a good, fun watch.
Yep, there are characters I like.
Yeah.
And characters I despise. Devin,
Yeah?
Can you guess which character I despise?
You really didn't like that girl in the second episode.
No!
The
While we were all watching, how many times did I say push her out the window?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was the point. Is
Yeah.
You're not really supposed to like her.
In the end, I guess, turned out alright.
Yeah.
Somehow.
She realized that there's more important things in life than just manipulating guys. You can
Yeah.
have true friendships.
Yeah, like, very much so.
Alright, so final thoughts. Where do you want to see the anime go from here? We're only 3 episodes in. There's 12 episodes.
I
So-
want to know how he does all this.
Yeah. Like, I kind of want a background story just to explain why he's basically a ninja.
Yeah. He teleports.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the last thing that we should touch on is that he does all these moves, like signature move,
Yeah.
whatever BS I need to do right now.
Yeah.
And like true anime style attack moves.
Yeah, like, I can't remember that first one, but it was a shaking one.
Yeah,
I was like, and then we come to find out he's just making as much noise as he can.
yeah. Like they're all these elaborate names for a technique, and then they're just that's just a basic maneuver.
Yeah, I wrote that name. I wrote that down. Weird techniques.
Yeah. Alright, though. With that, though, we'll call the episode here. So, thank you all very much for tuning into our very first and experimental Toon View.
Yeah.
We will workshop that name if need be, but I kind of like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
But until then, have a good one, guys.
Peace out.